Most businesses in the world only copy what is already there. One shop sees another shop doing well, and they also open the same type of shop. One company sees another app working, and they also make the same kind of app. This is called going from 1 to N. Just repeating, just multiplying. But Peter Thiel, the author of this book, says real progress is not in copying. Real progress happens when you create something totally new, when you invent, when you bring a fresh idea, when you go from 0 to 1. That is called innovation. Think about it like this. If you make another restaurant, you are competing with many restaurants. But if you create something that never existed before, like Google Search or Facebook, you are not competing. You are creating a new future. This book, 0 to 1, is about how to build such companies. Companies that don't just fight for survival in today's market, but actually design the future. So remember this difference. Going from 1 to N equals copying what is already there. Going from 0 to 1 equals creating something unique. That is the mindset of successful entrepreneurs. Not to do more of the same, but to build something no one has seen before.
Lesson 1. The power of monopoly. In business, people often say competition is good. We think more competition means better products, better prices. But Peter Thiel says something different. He says monopoly is better. Now, wait. Monopoly does not mean cheating or controlling the market unfairly. Monopoly here means creating something so unique, so valuable, that no one else can compete with you. Take the example of Google. Google is a monopoly in search, not because they forced others out, but because their product is so good that no other search engine comes close. They built something unique, and that uniqueness made them the leader. If your business is just like others, you will always fight for survival. You will lower prices, spend more money on marketing, and still struggle. But if your business is different, if you give customers something only you can provide, then you will not just survive, you will thrive. So the first lesson is clear. Don't just compete, create. Don't copy, innovate. Build something unique, and you will have the power of monopoly. Lesson 2. Secrets are everywhere. Most people think everything important has already been discovered. They believe there are no secrets left in business. But Peter Thiel says this is wrong. Big companies are always built on secrets that others don't see. What is a secret? A secret is simply a hidden opportunity that the majority of people ignore or don't believe in. For example, before Tesla, people thought electric cars could never succeed. They said electric cars are slow, boring, and not practical. But Elon Musk saw a secret. People actually wanted cars that were fast, stylish, and eco-friendly at the same time. That secret made Tesla possible. If you want to build something big, start looking for secrets. Ask yourself, what do I know that others don't see yet? What problem looks small today but will be huge tomorrow? The truth is, secrets are everywhere, but only curious and bold people can see them. That is how real innovation begins. Lesson 4. Founders and strong teams. A great company is never built by just one person. Even if people remember one name, behind that success there is always a strong team working together. Peter Thiel says the founding team is the most important part of a company's future. If the founders have the same vision, the same mission, and a culture of trust, the company grows fast. But If the team is full of ego, politics, and fights, the company will break from inside, no matter how good the idea is. Think about it. Google had Larry Page and Sergey Brin, two founders with one vision. Microsoft had Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Apple had Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. All of them built something great because they trusted each other and worked for one mission. So if you want to build a successful business, remember this. Don't just look for people with skills. Look for people who share your beliefs. Don't just hire employees. Build a family of believers. Because in the end, companies fail or succeed not only because of ideas, but because of the team behind the idea.
Lesson 5. Last Mover Advantage. Many people think to win in business, you must be the first. But Peter Thiel says something different. Being first mover is not enough. What really matters is becoming the last mover. What does this mean? First mover is the company that starts first. Last mover is the company that stays strong, keeps improving, and finally owns the market for decades. For example, Microsoft was not the first computer software company, but it became the last mover in operating systems, dominating for years. Google was not the first search engine, but it became the last mover in search, and no one could beat it. Facebook was not the first social network, but it became the last mover in social media, still used by billions. So the lesson is clear. Don't just run to be first. Focus on building something unique, strong, and long-lasting. Because in the end, the winner is not the one who starts first, but the one who stays till the last.
Lesson 6. Sales matter as much as product. Many founders think, if my product is amazing, it will sell automatically. But Peter Thiel warns us, this is a big mistake. Even the best product in the world needs sales and distribution. Sales is not only about shouting or advertising. It is about finding the right customer, building trust, and delivering value again and again. Every successful company is not just an innovation machine, it is also a sales machine. For example, Microsoft did not only build software, they also made powerful partnerships with computer companies to sell Windows everywhere. Coca-Cola is not just a tasty drink, but also a master in distribution. You can find it in every small shop. So, remember this simple rule. A great business is 50% innovation, 50% sales. If you ignore sales, your business will remain small. But if you master sales, your product will reach the world.
Lesson 7. Think for the future. Most people in business think only about today, how to make quick money, how to survive this month, how to show small profits. But Peter Thiel says this is not how great companies are built. Big entrepreneurs always think 10 to 20 years ahead. They ask, what kind of future do I want to create? Then, every decision they take today connects with that long-term vision. For example, Elon Musk is not just selling cars. He is thinking about the future of energy and space travel. Jeff Bezos did not build Amazon for 1 year's profit. He built it to dominate for decades. Thiel explains beautifully. A startup is the largest group of people you can convince to build a better future together. So, if you want to create something truly big, don't just chase short-term money. Think about the future, plan for the future, and build for the future.
0 to 1. is not about copying what others are already doing. It is about thinking differently and creating something new. Build a monopoly by being unique, not by cheating. Search for secrets that others cannot see. Use technology to push the world forward, not just copy old ideas. Focus on your team, culture, and long-term vision. Peter Thiel tells us, don't just live in a world made by other people. Create your own world. That is the real journey from 0 to 1. Every big company we see today, Google, Facebook, Tesla, once started as just a small secret idea in someone's mind. So now ask yourself, what secret do you know? What future do you want to create? Because remember, the greatest wealth is not in competition, it is in innovation.